Rocked by nights of rioting and disorder, the town of Ferguson in Missouri is still coming to terms with the killing of 18-year-old Michael Brown on Saturday. The unarmed black teenager was shot dead by police in what authorities say was a scuffle with an officer. Witnesses said the victim, known as Mike, was reportedly on his way to his grandmother's house in St. Louis and was seen with his hands in the air when he was killed. Vigils have been held in more than 90 cities since the shooting in a show of solidarity.
Well, I think it's beautiful that everybody gathered here in solidarity. Just like it's a good thing to do. It's good to show that we're here and we stand for something and we all agree and we want change.
It's something that shouldn't be expected to happen again. It should just be assumed that it can't happen again. And there should be a plan put forth to teach people about whatever systematic cultural misunderstandings are leading to these types of conflicts.
The shooting has sparked outrage and fueled underlying racial tensions in Ferguson, where more than 60% of the residents are African American.
I don't care who it is, me, my friends, whoever it is, we need to come together and show that we won't allow that to happen. We won't allow it to happen. They're killing off young black men every day, and it's almost like our lives don't have any. I'm gonna have a son one day, and it's like his life won't matter.
The town's police force reportedly has just 3 black officers out of 53. In recent days, angry locals have marched to the police department headquarters, leading to some arrests.
I think it's like a scab being picked constantly and constantly. It's like these cases happen so many times. I was at a Sean Bell march when we all marched for him. Just a few weeks ago, Eric Garner was killed. There was a young man shot in LA 2 days ago in his back, and he was unarmed, African American. Over and over and over, we see these things happen, and I think that we become numb to them, we heal, and we move on. And with this Mike Brown thing, it was just like so blatant, so brazen, and we're really upset. And it calls for something. And even if it means posting on social media, coming to a rally, it's something. And when you feel helpless, you want to just do anything that you possibly can.
A small radio station in Missouri captured the moment protesters and police clashed during a march in Ferguson. Police fired rubber bullets, tear gas, stun grenades and sent SWAT cars to break up the crowds. With some protesters retaliating by throwing rocks and reportedly even petrol bombs, questions have been raised as to why local authorities are so heavily armed. The Pentagon says it provides equipment across the country, but it's up to local departments to enforce the rules.
There is a law enforcement support program that the Defense Department administers, which provides to law enforcement agencies around the country surplus military equipment, gear, arms, ammunition, vehicles. This is a useful program that allows for the reuse of military equipment that otherwise would be disposed of, that can be used, again, by law enforcement agencies to serve their citizens. The program serves a purpose. That said, it is up to law enforcement agencies to speak to how and what they gain through this system. And I'm not going to inject the Pentagon into this discussion. How this equipment is used and to serve local citizens, again, is up for local law enforcement agencies to speak to.
Ferguson police have launched an investigation into the teenager's death, which has now been taken over by the FBI. President Barack Obama has also promised a full, separate inquiry by the Department of Justice.